WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus hopes coronavirus pandemic will be over in less than 2 years. And India reports single-day spike of 69,874 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 55,794. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA with the top stories and latest news at this hour. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus has said that he hopes that the coronavirus pandemic will be over in less than 2 years and be eradicated faster than the Spanish flu of 1918. Briefing media at WHO's headquarters in Geneva on Friday, he said that the world had better technology to fight off the virus in the present time. Ghebreyesus also emphasized on the need to unified global efforts to develop a vaccine for the coronavirus. However, he added that the vaccine alone will not end the pandemic and the people must make adjustments to their daily lives. He also condemned that the practice of corruption in the marketing of personal protective equipment, PPE kits amid the pandemic. Despite the total lockdown imposed in the state until August 31st in a bid to contain the spread of coronavirus, traffic movement is getting active and people coming out on the street in Imphal city are increasing day by day. Many retail shops were opened during the lockdown relaxation period. Pharmacies were opened as usual, irrespective of any restrictions. Local committees are trying to do their best to ward off COVID-19 by sanitizing their respective areas. As per an official press release, confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 5,049 till yesterday. Death toll has reached 21 and the state's recovery rate stands at 64.58%. Owing to the spike in coronavirus positive cases, Wahingbam Laikai and Sagolban Salam Laikai of the Imphal West district have been declared as containment zones. Subsequently, half of National Highway Imphal-Jiribam road from Wahingbam Laikai to Sagolban Salam Laikai has been blocked, hindering emergency and other essential services. It may be mentioned that experts had earlier termed the blocking of National Highway as an illegal act. Despite the declaration of Jain Mandir in Pona Market as containment zone, as per an order issued by the Imphal West DC, people in the area still failed to abide by the norms laid down for containment zones. Both shopkeepers and customers were seen defying the norms. Police timed and again picked up miscreants who flout lockdown rules, but once the police team leaves the area, people continue to assemble, keeping all social distancing norms at the back seat. Members of Sagolban Block Congress Committee (SBCC) have announced their resignation against the expulsion of Congress MLA R.K. Imo from the party for 6 years. Speaking at a meet held at MLA R.K. Imo's residence in Sagolban Bijoy Govinda today, SBCC Vice President T.H. Brasamani condemned the ousting of the MLA R.K. Imo from MPCC. He said that our MLA R.K. Imo had exercised his franchise by voting for titular King Lesemba Sanazawa during the Rajya Sabha election, and as such act is not against the law. He claimed that the MLA was expelled from the party for not conceding to the dictatorial rule of CLP leader Okram Ibobi. He maintained that many MLAs have resigned from the party in recent times, disapproving such unruly conducts of the MPCC leaders. T.H. Brasamani has warned that the Congress party will cease to exist in the state if the polluted mindsets of these leaders were not changed.
Congress party ki mathong huktaba tawning bada dauba aduga imung manungi oiba rajniti da hena thawai lupsan ba asigumba kaya asi urubadagi ngasi sidagi aikoi Sagolban Block Congress Committee gi thawpuba ma oina akoi Sagolban Block Congress Committee gi members unit ki leiriba koi gi president members mayam ama hairiba ngasi haiba numisidagi akoi Congress party dagi tokjare akoi pham thadokjare haina Congress party ki mathong huktaba tawning bada
Stations by Manipuri diasporas in Assam pressing demand to enlist Manipuri language as an associate official language of the Assam government have intensified. Manipuri diasporas are carrying out protest demonstrations, poster campaigns, candlelight practice and awareness programs to preserve and promote Manipuri language amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Various communities in Assam have extended solidarity to the cause. Various student organizations of other communities in Assam, led by members of All Assam Manipuri Student Union, have submitted a memorandum to Education Minister of Assam, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, yesterday. The memorandum includes demand to allow appearing for various competitive examinations conducted by Assam Public Service Commission in Manipuri language and to offer Manipuri as an optional subject in SPSC exam. It may be mentioned that Assam government recognized Manipuris residing in Assam as indigenous inhabitants in 1956 and Manipuri language was included in school syllabus in those areas inhabited by Manipuris since 1963. Learning of Meitei Mek has also been started in recent times at various places of Assam. However, Manipuri diasporas in Assam continue to face various inconveniences as Manipuri language is yet to be enlisted as an associate official language of the Assam government. Lehau Kunai Kanbar Lut Manipur has extended support to the stand of Manipuri diasporas residing in Assam, urging the government to include Manipuri as an associate official language of the Assam government and as a subject in Assam Public Service Commission examination. 180 beneficiaries of Kisam Thong Ward number 11 received health cards under Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana today. The health cards were distributed at the residence of a local Catrimium James. Beneficiaries are informed to contact the relevant agents to get their health cards. Justice L.S. Jamir has been appointed as portfolio judge for Senapati, Tamenglong and Ukhrul districts. Justice G.H. Novin has been appointed as portfolio judge for Imphal West and Jorjampu districts. Justice N.B. Murala Darent as portfolio judge for Thoubal and Chandel districts, while Justice A. Bimol has been appointed as portfolio judge for Imphal East and Bishnupur districts. The same were notified in a press release issued by Registrar General of Manipur High Court, A. Guneshwar Sharma. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases. Keep watching Impact News.
Kaziranga University, the #1 career university in the Northeast, offering a wide range of UG and PG courses with up to 100% merit-based scholarship, a state-of-the-art infrastructure, and unbeatable placements. A pioneer in shaping, molding, and delivering excellence, Kaziranga University is the right place to launch your career.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Afternoon News. India has reported a single-day spike of 69,874 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Their total has reached 55,794, while 22,22,577 people have recovered. India's rate of recovery has improved to 74.69%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, country's total confirmed cases have crossed 29.75 lakhs, of which active cases are above 6,97,000. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of about 1,64,000. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that 10,23,836 samples were tested for COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 2 crores 31 lakhs people and above 8 lakhs people have died. Recoveries are above 1 crore 57 lakhs. USA is on the top with more than 24 lakhs 90,000 active cases, followed by Brazil and India. Currently, there are above 30,000 active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast states, including Manipur. Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 87,900, of which over 22,000 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 3,126, out of which 996 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 3,619, out of which 1,537 are active cases. 8 people have succumbed to COVID-19 in Nagaland so far. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 8,371, out of which 2,240 are active cases. There are 493 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 498 in Sikkim and 963 in Meghalaya. Election Commission has issued detailed guidelines related to key activities for conducting upcoming general elections and by-elections in various states and union territories during the period of the COVID-19 pandemic. Violators will be proceeded against as per the provisions of the Disaster Management Act 2005. Not more than 5 people are allowed for door-to-door campaigning. During the road shows, the convoy should have a gap after every set of 5 vehicles. Public gatherings and rallies can be conducted with strict adherence to COVID-19 guidelines. Training of election officials should be organized in a decentralized manner at large halls and as far as possible on online modules. All necessary forms, including the nomination form, will be available online on the website of CEO and DEO for the intending candidates. Candidates can't even deposit the security money online at a designated platform. During the filing of nomination papers, only 2 persons and vehicles are allowed to accompany a candidate. Every person has to wear a face mask during the election-related activity, and thermal scanning will be necessitated at every entry point. Sanitizers, chalk and waters shall be kept in the premises. A maximum of only 1,000 voters will be allowed in a polling station at a given point in time instead of the current norm of 1,500 voters. Meanwhile, former Finance Secretary Rajiv Kumar has been appointed as Election Commissioner. He will replace Ashok Lavasa, who resigned earlier this week. Now the sports news. England has made 332 runs with 4 wickets down on the first day of the third Test match against Pakistan. The match, which is a part of the ICC Test Cricket Championship, was played behind closed doors at Rose Bowl Cricket Ground. England won the toss and batted first. England made 332 runs for 90 overs and 4 wickets down in their first innings. England's batsmen Jed Crowley and Josh Butler took 171 and 87 runs respectively. Pakistan bowler Yasir Khan took 2 wickets while Shaheen Afridi and Nashin Shah took 1 wicket each. England will continue their batting for first innings on the second day of the Test match. England has taken a 1-0 lead in the 3-match Test series. An unprecedented 8 para sports personalities will receive National Sports Award 2020 virtually on August 29. Para high jump gold medalist Thangva Velu Maria Punt will receive Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Para power lifter Vijay Mishwar will be awarded Dornacharya Lifetime Awards. Dhyanchan Awards to Gaurav Khanna and Shatya Prakash in para badminton, while J. Rajit Kund in para athletics. Arjuna Awards will be accorded to para javelin player Sandeep Chowdhury and para shooting player Manish Nawal. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus hopes coronavirus pandemic will be over in less than 2 years. And India reports single-day spike of 69,874 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 55,794. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.
Office of the Registrar, Manipur Technical University, Imphal. Admission notice, Manipur Technical University for the academic year 2020-21. Applications are invited for admission on BTech courses in Civil Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Electrical Engineering and Mechanical Engineering. Interested candidates may register online at www.mtu.ac.in. There will be no registration fee. Last date of registration, 31st of August 2020. For further details, please contact 8794553043 or email us at admission@mtu.ac.in.